Hey guys, so this video is going to be my foundation routine, and this is not, and I want to stress, this is not a highlighting and contouring tutorial. I might do that later on. This is just a simple foundation routine that I do if I'm going to like a small function or something like that, and I don't want to look too, too made up. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoy this video. Thank y'all so much for watching. Alright, so first of all, what I do, I just make sure my skin is moisturized, and I've been using this Clinique, I think it's called Extreme Moisture or something like that, Extreme Height, I don't know. And also I prime afterwards with the Smashbox primer, and I've been liking it so far. I've been trying it out. So, first thing I do is oh, by the way, I've already done my eye makeup and everything. So I'm just gonna start on my face, and I do this because sometimes if you do your face first and then you do your eyes, like can mess your face up because you're touching it kind of when you're trying to put the eyeshadow on and all that kind of stuff. So that's why it's always best to do your eye makeup first. Anyway, so I'm concealing underneath my eyes, and I'm using NW40 MAC Prolongwear Concealer, and then I got my beauty blender, and this is from Sephora. This is the original one. And then all I'm going to do is just start blending it underneath my eyes, making sure there are no like harsh lines or noticeable lines. And yeah, and I love this beauty blender. Out of all the beauty blender types I've tried, all the dupes and everything, there's like nothing that compares to the original one. And like I just recently bought this and tried the original one out because I just could never see the hype on them because I never liked all the dupes. But after I bought this one, I am now like a supporter because it is awesome, and it doesn't soak up all the product up like I had with the other dupes. So I would definitely just invest in getting the original one because after you finish trying all the dupes, you probably would have spent the same amount of money that you would have if you just bought the original one. But anyway, so now that that's all blended out, I'm gonna go ahead and put some down the bridge of my nose and a little bit above that to my forehead, like center of my forehead, and on my chin. And this is just create that highlight effect as well in these areas. And the brush I'm using is just an e.l.f. brush, and it's like, I think it was like $1 from Target. And I think it's supposed to be an eyebrow brush, but I use this for both my eyebrows and um, for my highlighting of my nose. And I just try and blend it out so there are no like noticeable lines. My cupid's bow as well. You don't have to do this part. I don't know. Just wanted to do it for the video. Sometimes I just do my under eyes and my nose and then I'm done with the highlighting part. But anyway, so the next step that I'm going to go into is contouring. And I use this dark color from in the Graftobian palette. I think it's the warm palette. And I use this e.l.f. brush. No, sorry, that's like I think it's this brush. I think it's from Crown brushes, but it broke. But I actually like it that it's shorter because it's just easier to use in these areas. But yeah, I use this brush to contour, and all that this is just defining my nose um, a little bit more. It's not changing the shape of my nose or anything like that. It's just defining it a little bit more. At least that's the way I use it. And then I'm also contouring my cheekbones, side of my cheeks. And I like this brown or this color because it's not like an ashy dark color. It's like a um, warm color. So it kind of blends well with my skin and creates like pretty much a perfect contour for me. And this part is optional. You don't have to contour your chin if you don't want to. Um, yeah, sorry, I have food in my mouth, so I'm going to stop talking. Okay, so this next part is this foundation, and this foundation is the Yves Saint Laurent touche eclat foundation. I did a review on this earlier. I'll put the information down below, or the link down below. And it's just a mixture of that and some other foundations because, well, the lighter foundation because that foundation is too dark for me. So I just kind of made it my own shade, and I'm just blending this all around my face and making sure that everything's all blended and looks good. Down my nose as well, the sides of my nose where I put that contour, and also my forehead, and just making sure everything looks smooth and nicely blended. Alright, so now it's time for the setting portion. Sorry about the way it looks. It's gonna fix itself in a little bit. But yeah, I just use this powder, and it's banana powder mixed with Topaz. And actually, I think I ended up just using Topaz, so yeah, because I didn't want it to be too bright. But this is the Topaz that I'm using. I'm pretty sure I used this Topaz. Um, so yeah, I just set underneath my eyes, all where I, highlighted previously. Down my nose, my chin, underneath my eyes. And then after that, I go in with my sleek contour kit, and I use the same brush that I used to contour and just put that darker color, same place where I put that darker cream contour. And I'm just blending it out so it looks, not noticeable. And now I'm going to just use a fluffy brush. I think it's like a Sonia Kashuk brush. And I'm just kind of dusting off all the excess product off of my face and making sure everything is nice and smooth. And then after this, I'm gonna go in with my Makeup Forever Pro Finish, and this is just a powder. I'm in the shade 180, and I just put this all over my face to set anything that I may have missed, or just make sure everything. This really just makes sure everything is blended together and looks, all at one. And then I'm just using this blush. It's a Makeup Forever blush. I don't remember what color it is, so I can't tell you. But yeah, I just use that blush. And this is pretty much the final look. The last thing I'm going to do is just put some highlighter. And this is a bronzer from Milani. It's a baked bronzer. And I just put this on the top of my cheekbones just to give you a glowy, dewy look. Yeah, I just dropped it. But yeah, so I put this on the top of my cheekbones, and it just gives you a glowy look. You can also put this on down the bridge of your nose and under your eyebrows just to highlight those areas as well. You can put it on the corner of your eyes. There's so many places you can highlight. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. The last thing I do is I just highlight the center of my lips just to give another highlight effect and give my lips some dimension. And yeah, that's all. Uh, Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch y'all in my next video. Bye.